Clashes in Tahrir Square continued on Sunday between thousands of protesters determined to spend the night in Tahrir and central security forces. The violence that erupted Saturday when riot police violently dispersed the small sit-in of around 200 people claimed the lives of 2 protesters and left over 750 injured. Even though the Ministry of Interior had issued a statement on Saturday saying that the police exercised restraint in handling the protesters, eyewitness and film director Ibada Naguib saw things differently.
Police have been brutal for 30 years. This is no surprise. This is what I was saying a few minutes ago. This is exactly what's been happening since Mubarak's reign, and since Mubarak fell, his reign is still here.
As protesters began to set up tents and build makeshift hospitals around the square, it became evident that protesters, faced by brutality, will not retreat until Egypt's military rulers address their chief demand of handing over power to a civil authority.
We are dead. We have been living dead for 30 years. Why would I be afraid of dying? I'm here, I'm a single mom, I'm raising my son to be free.
Young protesters battled with excessive amounts of tear gas and rubber bullets, while older protesters like handyman Muhammad were there to support them. We are the ones who let down our children, but we no longer want our children and grandchildren to live the same injustice that we witnessed, he says. One young man of those is worth 100 of my generation. Muhammad was willing to do all it takes to support the youth. Marshal Tantawi is Hosni Mubarak. The public prosecutor is Hosni Mubarak. They are a mafia, and in order to hold one accountable, you have to capture all of them. Police joined by army forces had briefly advanced into the square, but protesters vowing not to leave the square until they put an end to police brutality managed to hold their ground. In Cairo, Farah Safem for Daily News Egypt.